Hello everyone, I'm DM Pat. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Grand Quest. Here's our wonderful players.
Hey everyone, I'm Mithril, and I play Kane, our resident broody half-vampire ranger.
Hello, my name is Yone, and I will be playing Zoe, the Fathomless Warlock, an obscure, tentacly character hoping to embed himself into the party.
Hello, I'm Kelly. I play Sifina, a Sucker of Stars druid and grave cleric, who has been tasked by Tenelith to balance the scales of life and death.
Hey everyone, I'm Isaac, also known as Rapid Pup, and I voice Sif, the man trapped in a wolf's body for a crime he committed.
Hey everyone, I'm Matt. I play Trevor, the grumpy Oath of Vengeance paladin who is just trying not to die while he figures out the truth about what happened to his family.
Hi, I'm Wayne. I play Gorez, a fighting rogue who decided to step out of his brother's shadow, start his own gang somewhere else.
Hi everybody, my name's Bridger, and I am playing Oscar, a wild druid with memory loss.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Grand Quest. Last session the party had a eventful argument about the lack of knowledge that they had, and Bradley decided, I'll just send some of my spies into the danger zone to find out what's going on. Gorez had left in the night to track down any sign of the spy that was in his midst, while the rest of the party took a long rest. Going into Gorez, you have wandered the streets and spoken to many. You find a nearby bar waiter who has some connections with the lad that brought the box, which you assume to be the traitor. You interrogate the man, as Gorez is trained to do, and you find his location. However, when you go to the location given, you find the young boy dead. He seems to be liquefied by acid, only bits of him remaining. He seems to be holding something in his hand. As you inspect it, it's a lock of silver straight hair.
Interesting.
You eventually return back to Ildasar's home under the shroud of night. Oh, sorry. I think I just disconnected Brimvor. 1 second.
In the arms of an angel.
There you are.
Here he is, he's back.
I don't know what happened, it just kicked me out.
I don't know. Definitely was not me on accident. Alright, picking back up. You make it back in time to get yourself a long rest. However, waking up after the rest of the party. It is early morning when a few of Bradley's men knock on your door. The door that is given, the room that is given to you to rest in. Oh man, I cannot speak today. You hear a loud bang, bang, bang. Bradley would like to speak with you. Are you awake?
Oh, go away.
We are now.
Yeah, very well. Please make your way downstairs as quickly as you can. As you
Oscar
hear
gets
heavy
up.
boots. Go ahead.
He's been up for hours. Unbeknownst to everybody, he's just like, alright, let's go.
Alright.
Sifina is going to head out as well.
As you all make your way down to where Bradley is, he is seeming to be packing up a good deal of his things here in this war room. Mainly what looks to be important documents that he had brought here as they are being taken out to a carriage. Ah, I see. You're finally awakened.
Where are you going?
Oh, I am going nowhere. Those important documents, however, those are going somewhere so that they don't get into the hands of Callister if we fail.
Is that so he doesn't read?
Excuse me? Wait, what?
Oh, wait.
What'd you say?
No, it was counting. That's what's illegal. Okay. Not reading. I keep forgetting between the two which is illegal.
He's an
Bradley
upstanding citizen.
looks at the rest of you. I see. Besides that, that's not what I had sent my men up to awaken you. We do not know what we have going forward, planning-wise, until my spies return. However, it is still important that you have a normal movement throughout the city so that Callister doesn't get suspicious. Also, I would like you to get yourselves as much gear as possible. Brim, there is a lot of sound on your end. Yep, thank you. So, here is 1,000 gold for each of you, and we have brought weaponry from the nearby vaults of the Adventurers Guilds.
You said 1,000 gold for each of us?
That I did.
I love you.
As a few crates are brought into the house and set in front of you, as you open it up, each of you find a different magical item. So, Zoe, what magical item do you find in the crate?
I believe it was the Amulet of Health.
Yes. Inside sits a small chest with an amulet labeled Amulet of Health. It increases your constitution and makes it harder for you to succumb to weakness. Gorez, what do you find in the crate? Yes, you find yourself inside the box a tattoo needle that is labeled Tattoo of Shadows. And what did you find in the crate, Sif?
Oh, as Sif opens up the crate, he sees a white leather-bound book. He mage hands opens it, of course. This isn't what I think it is it?
Should be an arcane grimoire.
Are you single?
No, I'm married.
She's a lucky woman.
I'd like to think so, but I'm told countlessly that she settled.
Ooh.
Kane,
Just
what do you
picturing
find?
now Sif putting out for that grimoire.
A boots of speed.
Nice. Yeah, inside the crate you find a pair of boots with what seems to be lined harpy feathers.
Shiny.
Trevor, what do you find?
I find a battering shield.
What does the battering shield look like?
It's a tall, kind of a tower shield. It's got, I mean, that's the only way I can really describe it, really, is a big black tower shield that's just kind of shimmering a little bit.
Nice. And Saifina, what do you find inside the crate?
I find a staff
The staff of what?
healing.
Okay. Sorry, you cut
The
out.
staff of
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. But yes, you find a beautiful staff curled with oak and vines, but in a form of almost like metallic stone, inset with jewels of ruby. It is the staff of healing, granting you greater capability of healing. And Oscar, what do you find within the crate?
Did you
tell me what I got because I'm not seeing it.
Yeah. We had done the rolls and everything.
Can you tell me?
Wasn't it the Ring of Spell story?
Maybe.
Let's see. I gotta scroll through.
Because I've been scrolling and I can't find it.
Yeah, you're supposed to send it to me.
I
and
thought you
then-
got the Ring of Spell story.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah, right here. Ring of Protection, Breastplate +2, Shield +2, Ring of Spell Story. Yeah, and you got the Ring of Spell Story.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, you find inside your crate a small jewelry box. Inside sits a ring. And labeled Ring of Spell Storing allows you to store up to a certain level of spells.
What's
Well-
this?
It's a magical ring, my dear simple friend.
I'm not. Sybil? I'm not Sybil.
Have any of you thought about hitting him over the head again?
I think he got hit in the head a lot back in Brunswick. I don't think that's a good idea.
I fear that would make it worse.
Well, I don't know. It worked for my cousin.
Well, what does it do? He starts biting it.
Yes.
Oh,
No, you sweet little. No.
You're supposed to
No,
wear
no, no, no.
it on your finger.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I'm sure that
As
you'll
King
figure
is
it out.
putting these boots on.
I'm very sure you'll eventually figure it out. But otherwise, yes, I recommend you go to the town and act as normal as you possibly can, and get yourselves as whatever you need for going forward.
I know I don't go into town.
Very
so
well. I would like.
What do I need to do to be normal?
Follow your friends.
Okay.
I have a lot of other plannings to do before my spies return. So, go enjoy your time that you have in the town before the metaphorical shit hits the fan.
Gores, did you ever take care of your loose ends?
Is there by chance an armory around here?
I mean, there's the king's armory, but do you mean blacksmith or armorer?
Blacksmith, armorer, a potion shop
Both.
that's preferably not run by a creepy little man.
He looks confused as you say that. I think our potion dealers are rather nice and kind. I wouldn't call them creepy.
Fantastic.
Very odd. Yes, there's blacksmiths here, and armorers. I would check out, if you want your money to go a bit further, I'd check out the market district, preferably the one with all the stalls. It's hard to miss. I'm sure you've walked past it or through it a few times. But if you want something high-end and don't mind spending a bit of coin, there are some brick-and-mortar shops that are a bit more prominent.
Where do you sell your sweet rolls?
Probably in the market district. We do have a wonderful baker, though, in the upper end.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, please enjoy yourselves, because today might be your last chance to do so.
I'd tell you how many sweet rolls you need. You could buy it with 1,000 gold, Oscar, but that's counting and that's illegal.
I'll give them all of it, okay?
Oh.
No, you don't. You don't need to give them all of your gold for a sweet roll. Also,
But counting's illegal, so
No,
I
it's
have to pay them.
not. Counting is not illegal. Throwing a chair at a count is illegal.
Okay, we don't need to tell him everything.
By the way,
Wait,
none
throwing
of
chairs
you
is illegal?
to depending.
Hitting people with said thrown chair is illegal.
all of you
To be
notice that
fair,
Ilvisar is nowhere to be seen. His house is actually extremely empty.
oh,
Yes, no more tea. I mean, oh, that's so. I'm so sad.
Sip actually wanted to talk to him before we leave. Are we walking out?
Yeah. I mean, you could always ask where Ilvisar is, if you'd like.
Hey, Eldasar.
The gentleman that kind of was a bit hostile and mocking to Trevor the other night steps out of the kitchen brewing what looks to be a special bag of tea that was left by Ilvisar. Yes, he's in his other estate. He said that he'd be back after the events.
Motherfucker, what do you mean he... Oh...
Well, he wasn't sure if his home was going to be attacked and he didn't want to be here.
No, I don't blame him. Fuck. Oh.
Oh, I'm sure that if we call for him, he'll come back, but he'll rather wait till after we've dealt with Callister.
Of course. And then Mage, as Sif like
So, are we
Mage
heading out?
hand, like in front of his face and runs out. He doesn't run out; he just walks out.
Was a
Yeah.
odd man. Anyways, so yes, as you guys leave, let me bring up the city map. Yes, as you guys leave the estate, you see the arena is bustling with what looks to be preliminaries. There are several stands outside the arena selling what looks to be gladiatorial merch. But you would know that the marketplace, which is what he recommended, would be further up by the tavern, basically across the street from the tavern. But the merchants district is still up in that area as well. So what would you guys like to do?
Do you think where we
By
shop
Theric,
really
do you mean
matter?
Gorez?
Oh, yeah, but of course I do. What? Gorez, Sif says. Do you think it matters where we shop? Like, the Black family would notice us more.
I mean, he's got fingers in that everywhere, so I really don't think it'll matter too much.
Makes sense.
But we probably won't stand out as much in the marketplace. You know, going by little shops and whatnot, rather than going in an actual building. But
Yes,
Sounds
but
like a
is
plan
the
to me.
marketplace going to have a decent armorer?
that's the point I was about to make too. At the same time, you know, you can get nicer stuff in the building. So, and
Probably
you
kill the
really
guy.
got about the same chance either way. It's just you just don't stand out as much walking around. That's all. If you don't mind standing out a little bit, hell, go in the store and get you what you need.
If only I had disguise self or something like that. I feel like, being in this form kind of draws a little more unwanted attention.
Oh, what's wrong, Poochie?
Fuck you. Sif starts walking away. Are we going towards the market? Actually turns back.
Spell.
I mean, we could check and see what the market has, and if we can't find anything we really want, we can go to these shops.
I suppose that's fine.
I like that idea.
Me too, but I actually do want to disguise self.
Very
I
well.
want
What do
to
you?
mold my face into kind of pulling on my cheeks and my forehead, making it kind of droopy and wrinkly. Instead of looking young and vibrant, looking more like an old hag.
All
As
right.
we're
Slouching
walking
over and
through,
leaning on
can
my
I do
staff or
perception?
Kane would also cast disguise self on himself.
What was that though, Kelly?
As we're walking through, while we're walking, can I do a perception check to see if anybody's following?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I know it's not really gonna help, but he's gonna put the hood of his displacement.
At 26.
Yeah,
At 26.
At 26, you don't notice anybody following you. At least not like following, like trailing you. There are lots of people moving around the town, but there is no direct trail, no tail on you.
Okay.
All right.
As we're
So we're
walking,
going to the
Trevor's
market
gonna
first?
kind of hang back a little bit, just kind of falling behind the party a little bit and kind of flagging Saifina down to kind of fall back a little bit too.
Okay, so she slows down to walk with him.
And he's going to take his arrow catching shield off of his back, and he's going to hand it to you, and he's going to say, "It was a pretty close call in Gora's little hideout, and it might not have been so bad if you hadn't taken that arrow. So I want you to have this. I don't really need it anymore anyways, and who knows, it might come in handy in a critical point of you not getting shot with an arrow." It's obvious that he's trying to express concern for her well-being, but he's kind of awkward. He just kind of hands her the shield with both hands.
She smiles. Oh, thank you. I will see what I would do with this. I don't use the shield as well as you do, but thank you. So, what was that shield?
Arrow catching shield.
Oh, okay. I'll just add that to my inventory now.
And with that, he's just gonna kind of smile, and he's gonna start moving to kind of catch up with everybody.
Very well. Yes, as you guys eventually come to the start of the marketplace, you can see that there are buildings, brick and mortar, I would more like say like wood buildings, fastened in the surrounding areas. And then inside sits different stands and tents. Think of it like an outdoor mall in a way. There are some hard shops, and then there are some loose, movable shops. Nothing big,
Oh, kind
though.
of like a flea market.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say like a flea market.
Sorry, I've never been to a flea market, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, we have a massive one here.
That's a southern thing.
Yeah, so I guess like a flea market. So, but you also catch the much larger, higher end district where all the higher, more well-off, well-known brands and merchants do their business. So, now is the time to decide.
I mean, Saifina's wants to go see what the market might have by way of healing potions at the very least. So,
Pat, I sent you a message about what Trevor would be looking for as well, just so I wasn't like interrupting the session. But since we're putting stuff out there, I'd be looking for potions of frost giant strength, and I'd be looking to probably sell my belt at pill giant strength.
Very well.
And then maybe see like if there's any items that I don't need to attune to that I could find.
Sounds good.
Bombs.
Yeah. So it's up to you guys where you would like to go and look at first.
I mean, do you guys want to go high class and then go down, or start down and up?
So we would like to go to the high class, and he's actually going to start making his way over there, because he's also looking to sell his item, which he just got, to look for more situationally appropriate items.
I don't
Are
know.
there any
Fuck.
like people selling
cheap souvenirs and just like food, street food?
Oh yes, there is. There is a bountiful amount of those.
Oh fuck, I forgot about him.
Kane will be
Oscar
following
will be
Zoe.
like going to those and like buying like one of everything.
Oh no.
I'm gonna mage hand like dagger or point two eyes at Kane. And, like I'm watching, and I'm gonna go take off with Zoe.
Very well.
I was following Zoe.
Oh, were you? God damn it!
Yes,
yeah,
I
I
guess
do that as I
Treyboy and
follow.
Treyboy
I'll
and I
go
gonna
with
watch an Oscar.
Okay, then
we'll
never mind.
babysit Oscar for a little bit in the market, and then y'all can come back and we can go up there and look around if we don't find what we're looking for here.
You got
Sophia's
yourself
gonna,
a child.
call out to Kane. Sophia's gonna call out to Kane. If you can find if you see that, let me know if they have like a dagger or a scimitar or maybe better armor. Let me know if they do. I will be interested in that. Just let me know and I'll come get it. But I'm gonna help make sure Oscar doesn't spend all his money on food.
Okay. He's
Thank
like
you.
holding like a golden sculpture that's really just painted gold, and he's like, the shopkeeper's explaining like how it's exquisitely golden craftsmanship, and Oscar's just like, yes, I want this.
Oscar. She just looks at Treyboy.
Let's look around a little bit first before we start spending a bunch of money, bud.
But I want it.
I'm gonna sigh and look at the merchant. I'm gonna go, how much is it?
Oh, that golden statue, my dear friend, is one of a kind, is only sold in here by this shop, for we make it in image of our king. So, 300 gold?
I want to do a perception check on this thing to see how well it's actually crafted.
You don't. It's a stone. It's a stone statue with a spell casted on it to distort value. But it's poorly done.
All right. I'm going to just look at the guy for a minute. I'm just like glaring at him, and I just look at him and I go, "Mate, that is very obviously just a statue made of stone with a really bad glamour spell put on it."
I don't quite understand what you mean. It's a wonderful piece of work that our merchants and craftsmen have worked tirelessly on.
I'm just gonna cross my arms and crack my neck and stare at him.
Look, man. There's people I owe money to, okay? I don't want to say this too loud, but like, the Black family's on my ass, okay? Like, they've got my wife, all right, and my kids are next, and I just gotta sell and make some money. So 300 gold, just to help me out, okay? Help, please.
Insight.
Please. Yeah, go ahead.
Yep.
That's a 10.
I do an insight. I'm right
Sure.
That's not gonna work out. Well, it's a 15, so it's like better.
As far as you can tell, he's being 100% honest with you.
Here you go, sir. Hands him 300 gold.
Oh,
Walks off with the statue.
thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm
Start
just
shutting
gonna
it down.
I'm just gonna watch Oscar go, and I turn around and I look at the guy and I just kind of knife hand him and walk away.
Yeah, he's not paying any attention to you, for he is rapidly shutting down his shop and is fleeing with a wagon. With like the shop turns into a wagon and he's just out of there, heading towards the slums. Where the Black family compound is.
So feels like, I want to find the health potions. Feels like she's chasing Oscar there.
I'm sure we'll get our chance when the rest of the group catches up with us.
Very well, and speaking of the rest of the group, we will go there. Rest of the group.
Player to other players, you could ask Oscar to stop.
I called him out. I was like, Oscar, stop! And just feel like I'm chasing him, like my hands out, like chasing him. What was it in The Incredibles where the little one, Jack, whatever, running?
Oh yeah.
Brimvor is asking you to please stop Oscar from making bad money decisions. All right, but yes, Kane, Zoe, and Sif, you are wandering the market. Are you looking for anything in particular, or just whatever may catch your eye?
I don't know about our little. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm looking for a place that sells armor, and possibly anything that catches my eye.
Magical scrolls for Sif.
Very well. What about you, Zoe?
I'm looking for a place to sell this item as well as, I guess, disguise or stealth based items like the Cloak of Elvenkind, or I guess anything that catches my eye.
Can we go to like
Also, spell
medieval
scrolls
Walmart?
too.
So you guys are, that's basically what this place is, just open aired. You guys are looking for magical items overall. I'm guessing, because I'm pretty sure, Kane, you're not looking for just some basic armor. Yeah, so you're looking for magical items. So you would be looking exactly for a magic shop, and it is hard to find. You see a lot of buildings that are closed down and empty that have a sign that says it's a magic shop, but that a large closed or out of business sign is plastered over the window. You go across a few of these, probably 6 to 7 of them, before you finally find yourself and very, very far to this back green building here near the church. That is it seems to be put as a exotic shop, but by reading it's a little odd because it looks like it's weirdly spelt. Some of the letters kind of combined into the form of a second word, magic, right where it says exotic. Almost like it's hiding itself.
This isn't ambiguous at all. You know, I just read that word.
Word of the day, ambiguous. Very well. You guys are standing outside this place. There are a lot of different men and women of the cloth exiting the grounds consistently. Either returning with goods or leaving with goods. There is what seems to be a priestess guiding a large pod of children into the marketplace. But you find that you are awkwardly standing outside this shop staring at the sign for maybe 3 minutes before you realize it's starting to get really weird.
We should probably go in.
God, if I see Garrett.
I'm gonna go in.
I'm guessing Gorez is with Zoe, Kane, and Sif, right, Gorez?
Yeah, Gore's went to the higher end.
Oh, Gorez went to the higher end. Gotcha. Okay.
That's where we were all going.
Oh, I thought you guys were going to
Yeah.
the marketplace, not the merchants district.
No, I
That's what
see
he was-
the high end.
Yeah.
Oh.
Zoe split off when we got to the marketplace and
Yeah,
went
to
to the
go to the high
merchant
end.
district.
Yes,
thought-
Ifina,
yeah.
Trevor, and Oscar
Road.
are currently
I
in
was gonna say
the
this is a very
marketplace.
interesting
Yeah.
high end.
Oh. See, that was my bad. DM's bad. Yeah. Then, yeah, you guys don't find that shop.
And
Okay.
retcon.
But yeah, no, there are plenty of magic shops here. There are plenty of them. Take your pick, random one. There's probably like 4.
The first one we see.
Okay.
Hit them all.
I was so confused.
Yeah. Well, my bad. There's like 7 of you people. How can I hear all of you? All right. Yeah, so you walk in and there is a few other people looking around here quietly. The wood floors creak beneath your feet as the smell of parchment and also that scent of like almost ozone as the magical weapons in the area give off a bit of a scent. But you do find a large selection, such as you don't find anything of uncommon level. It seems to only be rare and up here. You find a few morning stars with a +2 enchantment to them, a Dean's Instant Fortress, a case of a few of them. They're like little tiny bishop castle. Oh, not bishop castles, the little tiny castles from like chess pieces. You find a mantle. You find a couple of cloaks, like a mantles of what's labeled as spell resistance. There's probably like 4 of those. You also find on the higher end a few potions in this area as well, such as potions of superior healing, potion of supreme healing, and then a potion of invisibility, vulnerability, and a few scrolls, such as scroll of finger of death, scroll of flesh to stone, scroll of grasping vines, and a few other scrolls mixed in. But there is one thing that catches all of your eyes: a legendary weapon, or at least a legendary thing called the Ifriti chain.
I'm sorry, the what?
Ifriti, like Ifrit chain.
Well, Sif is gonna mage hand. What the fuck is that?
It's a set of armor.
It's a really nice set of armor.
It's a set of it's a legendary set of chainmail armor.
What does it do exactly?
There is a description. It
Yeah, I
does
mean,
it does state, while wearing this armor you gain +3 bonus to AC. You are immune to fire damage and you can understand and speak primordial. In addition, you can stand and walk across molten rock as if it were solid ground. Made
what type
of
of armor is this?
It's chainmail.
Aww.
Made of interlocking metal rings, chainmail includes a layer of quilted fabric. Sorry, I'm bad eyesight. Worn underneath the mail to prevent chafing and to cushion the impact of blows. So, basically, it's a set of chainmail that gives you immune to damage and a +3 to AC. However, it is a very expensive set of armor, as next to it is labeled 15,000 gold.
Jesus.
I
mean,
you do
You
realize
got that kind of money.
nothing in the shop is cheap.
Yeah.
My good man, excuse me.
I'm going to the next shop.
Wait! I need to see something real quick. You sell any other
No,
scrolls?
that's fine. I'm just leaving.
Yeah, I want to look for ritual spell scrolls.
You have any other scrolls that is not shown here?
The man you talk to, he looks at you while holding a scroll himself. Do you think I work here?
You guys have to work here.
No, the shop runs itself. It's a living shop.
Intimidating.
Oh yeah, and it is Baba Yaga's cousin, isn't it? Sif says sarcastically.
He kind of like smirks and goes, "Well, how did you know that? Are you somehow connected?"
No.
I heard this shop is actually rather new, so I wasn't really sure if anybody was. Some fey being from Alfrain decided to pop this shop up recently, probably about a week ago.
Hey, shop.
The building cracks and weaves.
Oh, of course it does. Do you sell stuff that I don't see here? And do you eat people? If so, I'm not a person, so I don't think I taste good.
Everybody's like looking at you with utter confusion and some with concern as they start looking around the shop as the building cracks and wheezes.
Honestly, I don't know what the fuck. Does it speak carpentry? Can I get 2 scrolls?
A set of fluorescent arrows appears on the floor as it guides you to a set of scrolls, and then there is a green set of arrows that lead you to discounted scrolls.
I love this place already. I want to buy this. Would that be like slavery?
I mean, I don't know. It's technically a living creature.
Yeah. All right. Sif. Sif's gonna look through the scrolls. Essentially, what I'm looking for is a scroll of silence and Zephyr's strike to add to my spell scroll or to my spell book. Oh, and spell book. Talking D&D wise, I have to add all those spells into my new book or what?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's not like new. It basically, that spell book, that Arcane Grimoire has replaced your current Arcane Grimoire.
Okay.
But yes, you will have to add it in there in order to have it actually as part of your thing, and which will cost you a little bit of money and the resources needed to do that. Yeah, there's you do searching through, kind of like pawing your way through. You do find a few spell scrolls of Zephyr Strike. However, you do not find any of the other one. These spell scrolls are labeled 300 gold.
I don't want to argue with a house. The last house I was in that was talking probably did not end up well. I don't have a very good memory of it. So here's the 300 gold.
You set it on the counter, and a stamp appears on the scroll, a stamp of purchase. The stamp shows a wolf, a rabbit, and a small songbird.
You motherfucker.
Oh, you dick.
You motherfucker. Where did you get this from?
The building cracks and weaves.
Gonna Sif as he walks. Oh, he's gonna just walk out. But as he walks out, he's gonna turn to the old person that said that this place runs itself. Is this place fireproof?
I'm not sure, but it's a living creature. I'm sure it could handle a little fire. We do have a wonderful fire department, though.
Sif walks out.
Zoe's gonna try to reach out to the building telepathically.
Very well. Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check.
No. Mm. 11.
You get bits and pieces. So go ahead and ask what you want.
I'm also in need of ritual spell scrolls, perhaps divination or commune, and also your potions of invisibility look very tempting. Could you lead me to them?
A set of green arrows appear, leading you to the potions of invisibility and of the spell scrolls of commune, as you hear a faint, broken young woman's voice say, this way, in your head.
You will follow and take a look. Would you happen to have cloaks here also, perhaps of elven kind?
No.
Very well.
You find the scrolls of commune. What level of spell is that?
4, I want to say. 5.
5. Yeah, that's gonna cost you 700 gold.
Oh.
Not cheap here.
It is not.
Not cheap at all.
Okay, how much for the
potion of invisibility
Yes.
is 650 gold.
each?
Yes.
Good lord. He's gonna say, "Thank you for your help. I might be back later," and leaves to go to the next one.
As you leave, it struggles to get out, but right as you're about to leave and break the connection, it says, "Say hi to Sif."
I will. What's your name?
Forgot.
Very well. And he will go to find Sif.
Very well. Yes, so now we're gonna go to Gorez. Gorez, where are you heading to? One of the other magic shops, or are you heading to one of the other stores here?
He'll be off to find him a piece of nice piece of like leather armor.
Like, are you saying magical leather armor or standard leather armor?
Probably go check out the magic leather armor first.
Very well. Yes, in one of the shops it's quite one that totes that it primarily sells armor. It's the magical armor. Inside,
I would have also gone to that store.
Eventually made your way there. Okay, you find yourself inside.
No, I left the living shop.
I know you
fairly
did.
Early on.
But Gorez was kind of, you had gone in and he had kept going, so you would find yourself in there eventually. Yes, Gorez, you find yourself in a very red, very velvety shop lined with armor racks, mannequins holding on to the armor, kind of like in heroic poses and battling what looks to be figments of imagination, using illusionary magic. Kane, you soon arrive in here as well. There is what looks to be a satyr tightening one of the armors on the mannequins.
Excuse me.
Spins around as the hooves kind of click. Oh, hello. Good day. Welcome in.
What might you have in way of leather armor?
Why, yes, we do. Leather armor is not hard to come by. What are you looking for? Anything in particular for this set of leather?
No, not particularly. Just kind of curious as to what you might have available.
Well, we carry large quantities of different things, such as enchantments of second or higher. We carry armors of flame, poison, acid, lightning, thunder, force, necrotic, radiant, resistance. We carry the mariner's leather armor, which helps you stay afloat in water. We carry a very wide selection. Anything, any of those pique your interest today?
Do you have any studded leather armor?
Why, yes, we do. He kind of gestures over to a set that he was just working on. Some fresh ones on the mannequins today for you to take a good look at.
I'll take a look at him. What's he got?
It seems like he has a very wide selection of leathers, like he had stated. There are almost all of the resistant types. There is +1. There's +2s and up. There is the mariner's armor. There is. Yeah, that's about it.
How much is the +2?
The +2 armor, you're looking at... Oh... Well, I haven't really quite figured that out yet. The studded is a new line from us. So, we'll go close to the leather, which the leather is about 1,700. So, 2,300 for
How
a
is
set of plus
that close?
Well, I mean, if you want to start going into our medium sets, it's going to be baseline is 4,000. If you want to go into our heavy armors, the baseline is 6,000. So I guess it's close-ish.
I think you need to reevaluate your definition of close.
Well, our other
and-
patrons don't seem to mind at all.
Yeah.
Perhaps, I hope you don't take this as an insult. Perhaps if this is too much money for you, you go check the marketplace. I hear they have... they had a wonderful selection of magical items. Maybe one of the stalls carries what's left.
I might do that.
Well, I do hope you find what you're looking for, as he turns his attention back to Gorez. Have you decided on anything that you would like to find the price of, or perhaps buy?
How much for some of your more basic leather armor that you have?
By basic, do you mean unenchanted armor? Or
Whatever you might define as basic.
well, that would be the. So, our +2 in basic enchantment is our most basic set of armor, and if you're looking for leather, as I told the sir here, it's 1,700 for the +2 leather.
$1,700 for basic +2 leather.
Yes. So, is there any interest in purchasing? Or are we counting this as just a point of browsing?
I was gonna say, you know, not to tell you how to play your character, but you are a criminal, Theric.
Wait, what?
You're a
I mean,
criminal.
Yeah.
Kane has left.
Left the shop. Okay. Have a wonderful day.
Uh-huh.
So, my dear sir,
Yes.
are you
I
purchasing or
appreciate
no?
your time. I'm gonna go ahead and go.
Very well. You have a wonderful day. Yes, both of you leave the very expensive armor shop as Sif is... You see Sif approaching you. Well, approaching your area, and Sif, you spot them walking out of there a bit, like, annoyed.
Well, I guess they didn't find what they need.
Yone, you finally catch up with Sif.
Oh. Sif,
Yes.
I have a message for you, but I would like you to remain contained while we are out in public.
I'm the most calmest person in this group. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
The night spent in jail says otherwise.
You know what? To be fair, who just stands outside of a window like that?
He was walking by.
Who said that?
Actually-
Sif looks up.
Now that
Air through a window for
now that Zoe does recall that happening, he's gonna refrain from telling him until we get somewhere more private.
Oh, that's great.
Actually, Sif, perhaps later.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
one-on-one conversation.
I don't go that way. I hope you know that, right?
What do you mean?
What? No. What? No. Oh, that reminds me. I need to get something real quick. You guys, we'll probably find it at the marketplace.
So, do you
Y'all two
all...
don't
Wonder
look
if
too
the
happy.
marketplace has enchanted quitters.
Sif starts laughing.
Such a
I am
child.
laughing.
Oh, you'll find out.
So, as you guys start heading your way back to the marketplace, there are lots of different shops. There are bakeries, eateries, like full-on dining facilities. There's clothing stores, fabric stores, general stores, even more general stores, fletchery stores, so forth, so on. But you don't spot any open magic shops until eventually you spot off in the distance Trevor, Syphina, and Oscar. However, we're going to move over to them before you guys approach them. Oscar, Trevor, and Syphina, what have you guys been doing?
Please tell me
Nobody
that Oscar's
stopped
just been
him.
running around.
If nobody stopped him, Oscar is continuing to buy things.
No, at some point Trevor would have like grabbed you by the shoulder and is just kind of holding you in step with him and Syphina as they're walking.
What? Why? I want to buy the.
You can buy.
What is that? It's a squid stuffed with cheese. I want to buy that.
No.
Maybe later, okay? There's other
Okay.
stuff that we should try to get first and see how much money we have left over, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. Fantastic. Alright, healing potions. Oh, wait, anything, actually.
Very well. And as you guys are looking around, that is when you spot off in the distance. I would say you guys more kind of like meet up after looking around, probably around here. But you spot a green building that looks interesting, as you have been walking around and you haven't found any magical shops whatsoever or potion shops in this area, except for one that looks odd. And yes, you do see the same scene as I described beforehand, with the sign, the men and women of cloth, and the priestess traveling into the marketplace with a group of children. Well, I wouldn't call them children, I guess. They're like 13 years old. 13, 14 years old. So, I guess not children, but... And that's when your party, you hear from a distance, your party approaching you. It's kind of hard not to miss Gores, and Sif.
I guess I'll wait for them to catch up. It's like, well, did you find anything that was,
Everything's
affordable?
super expensive.
Oh, alright. So she looks at this shop. I really hope that's not whose shop again.
No, his shop is Blue Roof.
Okay, yeah, I never pay attention.
Kane pays
So-
attention. He's like, I will never forget that building.
Ever.
I was more kind of concerned with the person inside of it and the creepiness of that. That's what I was. So, all right. So I guess we should go in. Trevor, you have Oscar.
He's just gonna kind of nod. He's gonna be like, "Come on, but there might be some cool stuff in here."
Do I want to know why
Okay,
you're carrying
it's not as-
Oscar around like a cat?
Oh
No.
Look, he'll pull out a gold statue. This golden statue. See what I bought? Super
Syphina
cool.
just motions to it.
Trevor just very pointedly stares at Kane.
I see.
Just
Yes,
kinda nod.
shiny syndrome.
All
All
right.
right. So shall we enter?
Yes.
Yes.
As you all enter the building, it is first what looks to be like a library.
Eh?
Yeah, it seems to be like a bookshop. And inside sits a small, probably 3 nearing 4 foot cat walking on 2 legs, a felis. with a set of set of like reading glasses and a small what looks to be old hunter's hat. Very calico in color, with a bit of black to it. Hello, as a feminine voice speaks out. Welcome to my bookshop. Are you here for books or knowledge?
Don't books often have knowledge?
Yes.
Why not both?
So what's the difference?
Sorry, sorry, I was told to ask that, but I don't quite understand what it means. Yes.
Like a philosophical question, is it?
Well, I think so. My brother meant for it to be different, but he's no longer with us, I guess, is the best way to put that. Anyways, do you need the equipment to learn, or are you just browsing the books?
Can I make an insight check on her to see what she's trying to ask?
You could, no, more like give me a wisdom check.
Oh, just straight wisdom? I mean,
Straight
they're
wisdom.
the same. Oh, nope, never mind. That's a 6.
Yeah, you're confused as you are actually confused.
Can I try to do a wisdom check?
Sure. Yes, do you need the tools for for knowledge, or are you just here browsing the books? You could tell that the tools are hinting at something. Because why would a bookstore sell tools for knowledge?
Tools?
Oh, okay. All right. Walks over to what looks to be a small lever and pulls it as the shelves descend and are replaced with magic item racks and spell scroll things. The door locks behind you and the shades drop.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Awesome.
Now I understand the
I'm-
question.
I'm glad that you are all here to purchase our more exotic, hint hint, welcome to Jest and Trick's magical curiosities. Don't let the cat's curiosity kill you, as long as you have satisfaction. And with that, we'll end the session there. Hey adventurers, thanks for tuning in. Remember to smash that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to give some love to your bards.